shipping probably would have been like $2.99 because it's small. So we'll do like $30.
They're calling. Can you guys see me?
Okay, yeah, you're there.
I'm live. Woo! We're ready to go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're a few minutes late, but you know what? It's worth it. Because I would tell you, and I think Alexis would agree, we probably have the best specimen sale ever for you today. It's a bold statement. Is it just me? Have you noticed that the energy of these specimen sales gets stronger every time we do it? It's so much fun. Of course, cue siren, because we're totally ready for a siren right now. Stephanie's holding up her lighter. So we're sending love to the siren, as we always do. Welcome. Is anybody new? Is anybody new? I just want to welcome you. So every other week, although we just did one last week in Denver, but every other week we do a live specimen sale. And our customers love it for two reasons. First of all, you get to purchase the exact piece I'm showing you, right? So there's that. And then, well, actually three reasons why you guys love it. The second reason you guys love it is the teaching, because I really try to teach you about all the stones. And the third reason you love it is because the prices are crazy. Like, we literally try to make it the lowest possible price. Jacqueline's new. I want to say hi to everybody. Chris Lee is new. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Sunny is there. She's new. Julie's new. Anastasia's new. Jim's new. Olia's new. Oh, my goodness. It's so exciting. Hi, Beverly. And Christina's new. So anyway, just welcome, welcome. I'm really happy to see you. I've been waiting to see you all day. The main thing, and Alexis, would you be brave enough to bring that thing over to me? Yes. Poor Alexis has to, like, do the thing. This is your enter to win. So what we're doing is with some of our big sexy Denver items, like this one. I'm like your Vanna White. Whoops. With any with any purchase today, which includes any purchase from the live specimen sale, you are entered to win this. And it's only for today, so your chances are really, really good. Okay. So this is, I would estimate, probably a $300 Amethyst Cathedral. We're also covering the shipping, so it's about a $325 value. All you have to do is purchase anything today from the spec sale or from sagegoddess.com before midnight, so you're already entered. To enter, what you should do is go to our main Facebook page and comment there, because that's where we're going to choose the winner from. So that's the main thing you want to do. But if you grab anything from the spec sale, and we've got stuff at every price point tonight. I mean, there's something here for everybody, literally. Anything you purchase tonight also counts. Are you ready? I love you too, Amy Novak. I'm happy to see you guys. Yeah, sure. Well, we don't make it hard, especially when we've just come back from Denver and the coffers are full. And so we're going to get started without any further ado. So let's begin. Denver find Tibetan quartz. So I'm just going to start here because I really believe in the healing properties of Tibetan quartz. I found these. I have 10 Tibetan quartz wands. What does Tibetan quartz do? So when I was diagnosed with a very serious illness, my crystal healer at the time told me kyanite and Tibetan quartz for the central nervous system. And to this day, I still believe that by working with Tibetan quartz and kyanite, which were the two stones I used at the time, that I really made it through a very challenging physical time in my life and my recovery. If you are going through any sort of serious physical challenge, Tibetan quartz is different. It comes from one of the most holy regions on the planet. How do you know it's Tibetan? Because it's a little milky and it's got carbon inclusions. See that black right there? That's what you want. I wish I had more of these. I don't have a price on this either, Alexis. Alexis is going to magically tell me right now what the price is. She decides that. So Dawn knows. She wears it every day. I know it's a heart. This little one, I saw that too. This one is a heart-shaped inclusion on it. Do you see right there? It's beautiful. Okay, so they're all the same size. I have 10 of these available. Here's another just example of what that inclusion looks like. And so how do you work with these? Literally just hold it in meditation. it calls in a healing vibration that's very powerful. We have stones tonight that are some of the highest vibration crystals you will work with. If you need healing, I have 10. They're $30 a piece. That includes shipping. Anywhere in the U.S., if you're outside the U.S., it's $5 extra. I have Tibetan healing wands. It's been a long time since I had Tibetan quartz this size. Long time. And it certainly wasn't that price. But that's part of the joy of the specimen sale. Look at this one. This one has like 5 different terminations on the top. Can you guys drop the light so I can, because the quartz inclusion's a little tricky to show them with the light. Sometimes the light is helpful and sometimes it's really not. And you can see a little bit more of the personality of these pieces. Although maybe not, as soon as I tell Golnaz to do that. Love you, Golnaz, sorry. It didn't really help all that much. But that helps. There you can see the carbon inclusions. Okay, so Tibetan healing wands. I wish I had more. I know, it's a bummer. You will love this. And so if you are having central nervous issues, this would be a great stone to lay on your spinal cord. For migraines, it goes right at the back of your neck. Like literally, this goes right at the back of your neck if you have a migraine, and it will help you. So it's really good for migraines, really good for any central nervous issues. It's also really good for anxiety. It really drops the anxiety level down. It's very calming, but again, it's partly a result of the origin of the stone. When you get my Crystal Legend book next April, it's on Amazon now, but it's not going to ship to you till next spring, you'll read the story of Tibetan quartz and the incredible journey that it has to make through the Himalayan mountains to get to you. Those roads are not paved. Those roads are covered in snow and ice almost entire year round. And so we have to, it is incredibly difficult to get any Tibetan quartz to you, let alone bigger pieces, which is why it's more expensive than Brazilian quartz, but it's also completely different than Brazilian quartz. It doesn't have the same energy. This is much more of a healing tool as opposed to a wisdom tool, which is what I think of Brazilian quartz. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you for that, Julie. I really appreciate it. Team SG put the link for my crystal book on Amazon in the feed for you. Let me tell you something. Quick funny story about that book. So my next book after the chakra book is called Crystal Lore, Legends, and Myths. And it's every story about 100 different crystals from Lemuria, Atlantis, and Sumeria through ancient Greece, Rome, and India all the way to modern times and the Synergy 12. It is the best $20 you'll ever spend. And the stories are all really short. They're like 1 page each. So what I would recommend is get the book and read it to yourself and read it to your children or your nieces and nephews or the littles in your life. They'll be so excited to hear the stories about opal and diamond and emerald and ruby and sapphire and, you know, all the crystals are in there. And so I think you'll enjoy hearing the stories and reading the stories, but I think the littles in your life too will really enjoy learning more about crystals. Alexis dropped the wands.
They did not break. They're good.
Thank you, Cynthia. They did not break. Why? Students of mine? Because quartz is a 7 on the measure of hardness scale. So you're not going to break it by dropping it. Stones that are less than a 5 on the Moz or measure of hardness scale are going to break when you drop them. Stones over a 5 on the Moz are not. And so quartz is a nice 7. We like things at 7. We don't like selenite. We don't like stones that are about a 2 on the measure of hardness scale. If you breathe wrong on selenite, it's going to break and laugh at you. So same with fluorite, right? So our softer stones, we don't want to drop those. We have no fluorite tonight, so Alexis can drop, honestly, whatever she wants tonight. These are all above a 5 on the measure of hardness scale, so we're good. That's right. Anna, yeah, I love it that my students are like, yep, Moz, we know it. It's got a good hardness. Onyx on the Moz, that's pop quiz time for me. I'm pretty sure onyx is at least as hard as quartz on the Moz. Are you Googling it for me, Golnaz? Okay, Golnaz is grabbing onyx. I feel like it's Jeopardy. Dude, for the win right now. For the win right now. Onyx is a 6.5 to 7, which is the same as quartz. Bam. Any other pop quizzes on the measure of hardness scale tonight? I was going to say it had to be in there. All right, cool. Well, Perry, I'm glad you're here. Okay, next. Gosh, where do we go? Let's go to polychrome.
Okay.
The pillars, or the flames. Okay, so if you were with me in Denver, that's right, Tony. If you were with me in Denver, I think it was in Gem Haven, I talked about polychrome jasper. We got the last of what they had in flames of polychrome jasper. And at the time, everybody was like, please bring those home. Polychrome jasper, which in Greek, poly means many, poly, right, means many, and chrome is the root word of color. So in Greek, polychrome means many colors. And so that's literally what this is. This is a jasper made of many colors. Think of the coat of many colors, right? So depending on the piece you get, you're going to find red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, the entire spectrum of color on these pieces, especially in good quality pieces, which these are the best of the best. Okay, polychrome jasper makes people nicer to you. It attracts loving kindness. And so if you've been feeling like everybody around you is hard on you, or you're just not getting the love that you need, it's like people are not tender enough, they're not kind enough, you need this. And the flame shape, so I taught you about this before, but the flame shape is flat on the bottom, and then it's like a soft serve cone. Did you see my Instagram post? I said this is like calorie-free frozen yogurt. But what you do is you sit it at your solar plexus. Looks a little naughty, doesn't it? But anyway, you sit it here, and then what it does is it makes a vortex of energy. It basically is a swirl of energy that you send out into the universe, and it comes back to you. And so this is how you meditate with a flame, whether it's quartz or polychrome jasper or rose quartz, whatever shape it is. This one you're meditating to bring more kindness to you in your life, to attract opportunity, to attract generosity. So we have 4 small, 7 medium, 4 large. That's it. That's all we could get at Denver. 4 small, 7 medium, and 4 large. Are you ready? This is the best price we've ever done on polychrome jasper flames. So we have 4 small. These were $99. Tonight they're $89. And that includes shipping. So these are almost $15 off from our original price. This one is my favorite, just so you know, because literally red, orange, yellow, green. It has almost every color. There's purple back here and blue. This one piece has every color in the spectrum. It's so beautiful. I have 4 small at $89. I have 7 medium at $99. These were $109 before. Aren't they gorgeous? It includes shipping, you guys. It's crazy. And then I have 4 large at $119. Includes shipping. This is a heavy piece. This isn't a light piece. So that is part of the deal. So again, 4 small at $89, 7 medium at $99, and then 4 large at $119. So this is going to light a flame of loving kindness in your life. It's going to bring people to you saying, how can I help you? What do you need? How can I support you? Especially if you've been feeling like you're receiving the opposite. Because the vibration on the planet right now is kind of tough. You know what I mean? And that's, I'll tell you, as somebody who does spiritual work, I'm really sitting right now with the question of like, how do we attract more positive energy? How do we create these beacons of light on our planet to transmute, to counteract, you know what I mean? And so I think a stone like that, and what's beautiful about it is, I actually really want to flip the camera. Can I do this? I know this is weird, but like bear with me. This is my classroom at SG. Do you see our altar there?
I'll get the light out of the way.
Oh, thanks, Alexis. That's our main altar in the classroom.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
Can you see it? That generator in the center. Can you go over by that, Alexis, just so they can see you next to it? Because like, for scale. Yeah, by the generator.
Is the light out of the way?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I love you, Alexis. That's polychrome jasper. There's Alexis. Isn't she cute? And she's showing you the polychrome jasper generator. So in our classroom here at SG, we have a lot of stones, you know, to work with that we could have put in the center of our altar. But because it attracts loving kindness, that's the stone that we chose. Very interesting, isn't it? Okay, so the last of those, 4 small, 7 medium, 4 large. Woo! Good luck, you guys. I'm so excited for you. Golnaz and Hannah, let me know if you want me to, if you guys have any winners you want to announce.
Okay, we can do the quartz.
Can we do the quartz? That sounds good.
Okay.
We got the quartz.
Kenneth and Stephanie.
Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Stephanie. Congratulations, you guys.
Janet and Dina.
Janet and Dina. Okay.
Rhonda and Tony.
And Rhonda and Tony.
Sherry and Melissa.
Sherry and Melissa.
Gansita Lover.
Gansito Lover.
And Cynthia.
And Cynthia. Congratulations, you guys. I am so happy for you. They're beautiful. And that's all we have, I think, for the rest of the year. At least until 2019. So you guys got the last. There's a very little polychrome jasper left in the building. It has left the building. Yeah. Hi, Joanna. Joanna's asking if I can see her. Yes, girl, I can see you. Can you see me? The only other polychrome offering I have tonight, but it's a good one, is this rainbow polychrome tea light holder. This is a tea light holder. It comes out. Do you see? Isn't that cool? How beautiful would that be in your home to attract loving kindness into your household? Maybe it would make your kids stop fighting. I'm not holding out hope for that. My kids fight like it's a contest, and there's only going to be one winner. I don't know if your kids fight like that. I don't even know if polychrome could help us, because my kids are 9 and 11. Your kids might be better behaved. Okay, I only have one of these. The candle holder is $135 and includes shipping. It's so heavy I can't hold it up for very long. It is a gorgeous, huge, continuous piece. Whoops. It's even beautiful on the bottom. It's not flat on the bottom. It's dimensional. It's carved on the bottom. Isn't that beautiful? Good luck, everybody, for the tea light holder. That is a special piece. And I will tell you, I wanted one more. This year, no more. They're not even making those anymore. So whoever gets that polychrome tea light holder, that's the end of an era. That's so exciting. I'm excited to see it. Scara's like, that thing is stupid. Julie's kids are 9 and 12. So you also understand the professional fighting, ring fighting that happens, maybe mostly at night, at least in my household. All right, congrats, you guys. It is like 4,000 degrees in here. Would you guys check it for me? I am.
It is very hot.
I looked over and you guys are sort of sweating too, so I'm like, maybe it really is time to turn the.
Do you want the fan on?
That would be really awesome. It's true, Louise. And there are times where I look at my kids and say, I was there when you guys were born. I did not give birth to wild animals. I gave birth to beautiful human beings. And so I would really love for you to behave like that.
Do you want this closer to you?
Maybe just a little bit. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's kombucha time. That's right. On the trampoline, they fight. Cage match. My kids do that too.
Now you look like Beyonce.
I look like Beyonce.
With your hair flowing.
I'm trying to make it go woo. Anyway, here we are. Carrie's like, menopause, hot, cold, hot, cold. I never know if it's hot or cold. It's really true. It's the struggle is real. But what's nice is, and I always tell my friend this, who she and I always talk about because we're going through menopause together. What I always tell her is, you're getting old too. So it's not like just I'm the only one getting old and all of you are staying young. If you aren't there yet, you'll get there. So I'm always like, go ahead and laugh. It will happen to you too. All right, you guys. Okay. One of the stars of the show, we might as well jump on in, is Dreamsicle Lemurian. Yes, Alexis is very loved. She's very loved. She couldn't be any cuter if she tried. Partly it's because she's a Pisces.
They call me Piranha Pisces.
She's a Piranha Pisces. Okay, yeah, I know. Scara already knows. Okay. I don't even know what to tell you. So I have 8 pieces of this.
Yeah, 7 of this.
7 of this size and 1 extra large. I'm going to tell you the story before I tell you the price because I want you to listen to me. Okay. So there were 2 times in Denver where I literally got like magnetized across a parking lot to a stone. And this was one of them, okay? This is called Dreamsicle Lemurian Quartz. And it is, we may have to hit lights here, but let me see if I can do it, because the lights don't seem to help. It doesn't seem to help with the quartz, so let's try it. Maybe. Okay. This is one of the rarest forms of Brazilian Lemurian quartz that you will ever find. Do you see? They call it dreamsicle because it looks like those popsicles we used to eat when we were kids that were like half orange ice cream and half... I actually hated them, but my mom liked them, and so she bought them all the time. I don't know why I just told you that, but I really didn't like dreamsicles. But I like dreamsicle quartz a lot. The orange vanilla thing freaked me out because I have a thing about dessert. I don't know why I'm telling you this either, but I have a thing about dessert. I don't like fruit in my dessert. Is that weird? I really don't. I don't like apple pie as much as I should. I don't like orange ice cream. Like, why would you do that to me? I have a whole thing about not having fruit in desserts. So I can't eat dreamsicle popsicles, but I sure can enjoy dreamsicle Lemurian quartz. And so I'm going to show you a few pieces of this while I tell you about it. So I found myself drawn into the room where these were and starting to work with it. I kept 2 small pieces for myself. You can go ahead and turn on the light, Alexis. Here's the largest piece that I have, just so that you can see the full specimen piece. This one has record keeper. They all have record keepers. They all have incredible formations on them. It's hard to even describe the energy of these pieces to you. Can you see that? They're insane. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you all about this, then I'm gonna tell you the price and set you free. Dreamsicle Lemurian has been referred to as a mini spaceship. It is called the highest vibrational quartz on the planet. It has direct access to our planet's crystalline energy grid. It grounds, this is Judy Hall, it takes 4th and 5th dimensional information and grounds it into the 3rd dimension for manifestation. It heals all karmic imbalances, including karmic disease. So if you have disease in your family line and you feel like it's being passed down, Dreamsicle quartz can actually heal that and remove that karmic imbalance. It has an accelerated frequency that is believed to hold energetic codes, light codes, that are important for planetary ascension. All I can tell you is I couldn't put it down. We bought a total of 24 pieces, okay? I have a few in the spec sale right now. The rest of them are going live while we're here online, the smaller pieces, okay?
Do you want them?
Not yet. Okay. I have 7 of this size available. These are $275. You will find pieces not much larger than this for $1,000. But I really wanted to try and keep it as close to what we paid for it, and we paid a lot for it, so that it's accessible to you, especially because there's so little of it, and I feel like it's meant to be in your hands to access the planet's grid so that we can create healing. Look at that. Can you feel that? Okay. I know. Okay, I have 7 of this size for $275, we said, right?
Yes.
I have 1 of this size for $375. And let me tell you something, guys. There's no more of this coming. It's this really rare, magical opportunity, which is exactly what I love to do with these specimen sales. Look at that. Okay. This is also known as strawberry Lemurian. There's other names, but it's not just strawberry Lemurian because of the additional inclusion. So that is the $375 piece. I'm excited to see who got that piece. That is that piece.
It went to Janet.
Did it really? Oh, Janet got it. it's hard for me to describe it. Janet, I mean, just down the side of that piece, look at that, Janet. That's the top point. This is actually double terminated, Janet, because it doesn't have, that's a natural cut. That is not a man-made cut. So Janet is getting the largest naturally terminated piece I have. Congratulations to you. And then there are the 7 smaller pieces for $275. These are 1000% real deal dreamsicle from the source, not polished. Look at this one. Let me see if I can. There you go. Do you see? It's just insane. Oof. I'm just having fun holding it. This piece, you can really see the growth formation. Look at that. There's really nothing like it. It has a completely different vibration. Do you see that? The growth completely over the top of the point. And then look at that. It is so amazing. It's a little too big to wire wrap, but okay. So we'll come back to those, but that is the dreamsicle. Now, if you missed those, on the website there is the small and medium. And Team SG will put the link in the feed. That still qualifies you to win the Amethyst Cathedral. So I would highly recommend, these are the sizes that we have on the website. But I don't want to screw up our system here, so you have to go to the website to order these pieces. But this is small and medium. Right? They're little spaceships. They're absolute spaceships.
We're actually giving them a sneak peek right now because the listing is not live yet.
Okay,
but
it's not live yet.
When it is live towards the end of the sale, we will put a link.
No, so Andrea Kramer's asking, when it is live, we'll put the link. Okay. All right. Do you guys want to do polychrome?
Yeah.
Can we do that? Okay, cool. Woo! I'm like buzzing from all those pieces of dreamsicle. Those were amazing. This one, for some reason, and this is the extra large size, this one has a very unique vibration to it. I don't know why, but it's different from all the others. So whoever gets this piece, maybe it's the record keepers on the face right here, but whoever gets this piece, just remember I told you there's something different about it. I'm excited for you.
Do you see the portal on that piece?
Yeah, there's a portal on this piece. The large piece, this is Janet's piece? Yeah, this is Janet's piece. Has a shaman's portal on it, Janet. Oop, right there. I'm going to stick my finger in it, Janet. That's good luck when you have a shaman's portal on your stone. Okay. Woo! Yeah, so the price is +5 if you're not in the continental United States. So it's only +5 if you're outside the U.S. If you're in the U.S., we cover your shipping. All right, so the polychromes, yes.
Small went to Cynthia Dietz and Karen.
So small went to Cynthia Dietz and Karen. Congratulations. Mia's Touch.
And Medusa WCW.
And Medusa, congratulations.
Medium went to Mommy and Faith and Julie.
Okay, medium went to
Mommy and Faith.
Mommy and Faith.
Julie.
And Julie.
Kathy and Jill.
Kathy and Jill.
Always destined for greatness.
Oh, I love that. Always destined for greatness.
And then Ruth and Anna.
And Ruth and Anna. Those are the mediums.
And large went to Karen and Betsy.
Okay, large is going to Karen and Betsy. Congratulations, you guys.
The other Lisa.
The other Lisa.
And Debbie Mason.
And Debbie. Congratulations. Oh, you're going to love them. They're so beautiful, you guys. And there's a little bit of like... There's a little bit of the magic of the colors that you receive, right? And so think about the chakra colors, right? If yours is more green, that's more heart chakra. If it's more kind of yellow, gold, orange, that's going to be more solar plexus sacral. And so yours is going to reflect, I think, intuitively, the energies that are stronger for you or that you need to work on. So in a way, it's kind of like getting a reading when you work with polychrome, because the piece that we choose for you has some kind of resonance to the energy that you're holding right now. So excited for you. All right, what did Walter say? I need to see the comment. Where is it? What you got for me, Walter?
Trip to Janet's house.
Walter wants a trip to Janet's house. Well, I think a lot of us. Yeah. Janet is quite the collector. Okay, Michelle, we will let you know. So, Alexis, if you can let me know when the Dreamsicles go live, then we will let you know and all of that. There's something different about it, you guys. And here's the thing. I never buy anything unless I feel it. And let me tell you right now, I'm sure you guys realize this. We have people all day long who want to sell me stuff because they think that you guys would like it. And I would say we reject at least 50% of it, probably closer to 75% because I don't feel it. And if I don't feel it, I'm not going to bring it to you. This shit stopped me in my tracks. I will absolutely tell you, there is something, so many of you guys ask me all the time, how do I take an idea and manifest it? Tell me the secret. I actually think crystals are your best bet. And because this crystal, even according to Judy Hall, right? I mean, Judy Hall wrote the blurb for my crystal book, right? Like she's big. And so for her to say that this is a stone that takes ideas from the 4th and 5th dimensions and grounds them into the 3rd dimension for manifestation, I haven't heard her say that about another stone. And I will tell you something, I haven't felt it. Not out of something new, not out of Brazil, and not in a long time. So this is no joke. I brought it home because it's cray and you need it. Okay. Do you guys want to come back to the...
we can do it.
Oh, can we do it? Okay, so we're going to announce the winners of the Dreamsicle right now.
Okay, so the smaller ones, the 7 went to Sarah, Beth, and Kathleen.
Okay, so this is large. This is this size. Yeah? Yeah, this is this size. Or is that the other? No, look, give me one of those, Alexis.
Oops.
Am I holding the right size for the size that they won? This is the large.
Yes.
The one that we have.
Okay, yeah, this is the size. Okay.
Technically, it's extra large, and another one is extra large. Because
Janet's is extra large. This is extra large.
So that one's extra large.
Yeah.
Okay, extra large winners are
Sarah, Beth, and Kathleen.
Sarah, Beth, and Kathleen. Congrats, girls.
Joanna and Christina.
Joanna and Christina.
Dina and Carrie.
Dina and Carrie.
And Carissa.
And Carissa.
And then the extra large.
Extra is Janet. Janet is always extra. Congratulations, you guys. I'm thrilled for you. Ah, thrilled for you. Truly, truly. Okay. Oh, we see you guys. Yeah, Janet's doing well. Okay. I know. All the X's for Janet. So, let me do the garnet with the schist. Okay. Are you ready to work with a wizard wand? Here's another one I wish I had more of. I have 12 total, okay? But that's the beauty of Denver. When I find things in super small quantities, sometimes it's because they're extra magical. And these are truly beyond. I've never seen anything like them, which is why I bought them. These are almandine garnet crystals in silver schist, which is a silver mica, okay? So I want you to see how it sparkles. Do you see that right there? And that isn't even like in daylight. It absolutely just sparkles. It's like this gold and silver mica. And so this one I was saying earlier almost has a handle. It's like it's meant to be held, just like that. This is your wizard wand for grounding power. Right? You can anchor your power into the earth, connect yourself, anchor yourself down into the earth's own crystalline matrix, which really, if you're an empath and you spend all your time in your upper chakras, you have to do this or you're gonna gain weight. Have you ever noticed that all empaths are overweight? And it's because we take on everybody else's problems and then we don't ground that. We just hold it in our bodies and it becomes physical weight. I taught that last year in my weight loss classes because it's like, it's time for empaths to let that shit go. We are not here to hold on to everybody else's stuff. And so this is your new, so this is the extra large size. I have 2 of these, they're $99. That is a full almandine garnet crystal on the top. So if you have a lot of energy to ground, you're gonna want the extra large. If you have, I would buy the medium. I have 10 of these available for $49 because I'm just sort of a littler package. And this works just fine for me. So it depends on you and how much energy you are working with and how much you have to ground. But after ritual, This is going to be my new go-to. Sending that energy down into the center of the earth, anchoring it so that I'm not holding it. Oof. Right? Aren't they fun? I wanted to bring home 100 of these. And so when I found out there were 12, I was like, that's specimen sale all day long. Because you guys will know how incredibly special and beautiful these are. Just how Gaia herself intended for these garnets to be used. Isn't that cool? I love it so much. Ah! Okay, I think those are gone. My wizards. Grounding your energy. Whew. I'm glad you liked those as much as I did. I thought they were beautiful. Okay. Next, the next natural piece feels like the amethyst and cacoxenite. Okay. Yeah, you absolutely can. I mean, that is a wand, right? So you can absolutely ground any energy with almandine garnet, but that is a wand. And so a wand is a more profound tool for doing that because it's a directing tool. And because that has silver mica is very much related to your lepidolite, right? It's a healing, purifying mica, and so the combination of those in a wand is more powerful. But certainly you can do any grounding work you would like to do with almandine garnet of any kind. I'm excited for you guys. Those were so beautiful. Okay, now let's talk about detoxification. On my shopping list in Denver was this, and I was able to get 18 of them. Again, you know what I mean? Like, the specimen sales here at SG, we try to do rare stones. This isn't just a double terminated amethyst. This is double terminated amethyst with cacoxenite, hand cut and carved in Brazil. So this is different. It's darker, and you can see the sort of golden coloration, and that's your cacoxenite mixed in with your amethyst. It's the darkest, deepest amethyst that's ever come out of Brazil. And it's also the most potent amethyst that's ever come out of Brazil. When it's double terminated like this, it is a wand, meaning that it now sends and receives information. If you're trying to detox, and it doesn't matter what it's from, because sometimes we have to detox from people. Sometimes we have to detox from situations. Sometimes we have to detox from emotions. Sometimes we have to detox from substances. Sometimes we have to detox from food. I'm a big believer in sort of cyclical fasting, right? I follow a calorie restriction plan, and I have had huge success with it in terms of health and relief from anxiety, because the food you eat actually makes you more anxious. I don't think a lot of people know about that, but it's really true. There's so many toxins in our food that the food we eat is actually making us anxious. And so if you're ready to detox in your life from whatever it is, this is the wand for you. This is detoxification and transformation. So if you're trying to shift a relationship, shift your power, shift the way you feel in your body, shift the way you work with food, this is an important tool. I have 5 small, which is this size, which is super not small, for $22. I have 7 medium for $25, and I have 6 large for $28, and that includes shipping. That's the lowest price we've ever done for amethyst with cacoxenite. I think it's the lowest price you're going to find anywhere. And if you're trying to detox right now, honestly, I mean, beyond being beautiful, because it is beautiful, it is a working tool for you. And all you have to do is just meditate. I call in what serves me, and I release what doesn't. Amen, aho, and so it is. I call in what serves me, and I release what doesn't. Amen, aho, and so it is. I call in what serves me, and I release what doesn't. And I will tell you, without getting emotional, I've lost members of my family to addiction. And before I was born, unfortunately. And one of them when I was a very small child. Love to the sirens. And I often think, on a soul level, I wish that I'd been a little bit older and known what I know now about crystals to help. I didn't. I wasn't old enough. I didn't know. And I think to myself how much I could have helped, how much I could have supported, how much I could have taught, how much I could have shown. And of course I know everything happens exactly as it's supposed to. But if you know someone in your life who's detoxing, if you know someone in your life who's been just attracting all the wrong influences, people, situations, energies, maybe consider just gifting this. You know what I mean? Especially because it's one of the more affordable items, which I love. Like, the fact that the magic we really need is super affordable is pretty amazing. So, okay. Woo! The best thing we can do to help others is help ourselves. That's what I have learned. If you can heal yourself, if you can detox yourself, if you can regulate your own energy field and lead by example, you will help others that way. And I try to remember that myself too, because I was too late for a lot of my family. I do too. Cherie says she loves gifting stones. I do too. And part of it is people are receptive. And have you noticed that they're more receptive than ever? It used to be that we looked like freaks. Remember that? It's Siren Palooza today. Please, Great Spirit. It's like the third one in an hour. Sending love and intention that they make it to their location safely and in perfect time. Amena, so it is. Were you too late, Amy? Yeah, you know, I mean, I think we live with that. But at the same time, if it was meant to be, we would have been there with the tools at the time. Do you know what I mean? So we have to be kind to ourselves and recognize that the right information comes to us at just the right time. But if you know someone who's struggling, they really, really probably would be very open to receiving a crystal from you. Especially if you explained a little bit about it or showed them this recording or whatever and just said, hey, you know what? Just try. See what you think. I have been able to help very resistant people using crystals. But your approach is everything, right? It's true. Aho. Aw, congrats, Liz. She got her first live purchase today. That's exciting. Aww. I love that. Yay. Okay. Okay. Let's do Smoky Girasol. I've been excited about this one too. Again, I'm sorry because it's not something we have much of. It's almost purple because it's pink and gray. These are the only smoky rose quartz spheres I've ever offered you. I have 3 available. They are $38 a piece. This is smoky quartz and rose quartz, known as Girasol, which is the lightest, clearest, juiciest rose quartz on the planet. It's protection and love. Isn't it gorgeous? It's almost purple. And by the way, this one has a star. I don't know that they all do, but this one has asterism. This one has a star formation. I could, do you see it right there? That's a star. You get that out in the sun, that's going to be a perfect 6-pointed star. I could have charged you triple that for these, but I want them to be affordable. And that's what I'm telling you. Enjoy these spec sales, right? Because it really is our intention to teach you and bring you the most beautiful things at the best prices. And so there's never much available of anything, but they are super, super special, and we really want you to have them. But you see that light play there, that chatoyancy? That's like sexy time right now. Okay, congratulations. I'm so happy for you guys. Beautiful. Aw, star, it's true, like your name. I love when rose quartz has a star. It brings out the little kid in me, you know what I mean? And the good stuff does. If you're dealing with super juicy, gemmy, clear rose quartz, you're going to have a star. So you should take your rose quartz outside. I know Ruth's like, I'm trying to type fast enough. All right, is there anything you guys want to report back?
Yeah, we can do the garnet wand.
Let's do garnet wands. Okay.
So the medium went to Kathy and LaFawn.
Okay, medium goes of the garnet and schist wands goes to Kathy and LaFawn. Congratulations, you guys.
Amy and Maureen.
Amy and Maureen.
Another Maureen and the Happy Veggie.
Another Maureen and the Happy Veggie. So it's 2 Maureens.
Abira and Mia's Touch.
Abira and Mia's Touch. Congratulations.
And then Lori and Jen.
And Lori and Jen. Thrilled for you guys. And you have wizard wands.
Extra large went to Scara and Faith.
hat. Extra large went to Scara and Faith. The big wizard magic went to Scara and Faith. Faith is actually my mom's middle name. So that name has always been pure magic to me. My mom's the only person I've ever known with the name Faith. And so I love that there's another Faith in our circle too. Love you, love you, love you. Okay, that was fun. Okay, let's do clairvoyance. Okay, we're going to switch gears for a minute and talk about perfume. The gemstone inside clairvoyance is clear quartz. So if you're new to SG, we were the first to put chipstones in perfume. Everybody and their mother does it now, but we were the first. We were the OGs of gemstone perfumes. I launched this perfume today, and you guys in Aero Magic, I'm sorry in advance. Before this specimen sale, I told my team, take everything out of quantity, okay? Because this is my favorite perfume of 2018. If you got it already today, you are so in luck, okay? I'm not kidding. My favorite perfume of 2018. Do you know why? It's the only perfume I've ever made for you that has mandrake essential oil. Mandrake essential oil is the most important clairvoyance essential oil on the planet. It also has mugwort and it has jasmine. I did the jasmine because mandrake and mugwort on their own are very medicinal. And so I put jasmine, pure jasmine in there to lighten it up. Even though jasmine is still, it's an aphrodisiac, it is an activator of the upper chakras, so it's still a psychic oil. Okay, on the website they're $32, but that doesn't include shipping. So I have the last 64 available for you guys. They are $35 here, which I think is still $1 off the website. If you trust me, if you're trying to build your psychic gifts, you need mandrake and mugwort. Those are known as flying herbs. And so to have them in essential oil form is really, really important. If you are a psychic, if you're a reader, if you're an empath, if you're a Reiki practitioner, if you're a body worker of any kind, if you are anyone who holds space, does ceremony of any kind, you have to have this. Now this is going to be super small batch for us because getting mandrake is almost impossible. So we only made one batch. And so the last 64 and then it's gone. So again, Aero Magic, I'm sorry, I took it off the website because it's not often that I tell you, you need this. There are lots of perfumes that are good to have. So here's the story I'm going to tell you, okay? I took this to Denver. Brooklyn and I took this to Denver. And we took a couple bottles, unlabeled, because we didn't even have the artwork finished yet. I flipped out and just said, we have to bring it to Denver. It was in our purse and we were wearing it all the time. People were coming up to us and going, what is that? What is that? What is that? And so we were just kind of giving people like bottles. And then we turned around, we were like, we're almost out of clairvoyance. Like if we give one more bottle away, we're not going to have any more. People were literally pulling it out of our purse and rolling it on the back of their neck and rolling it onto their stones. It was insane. I'm telling you, and you'll understand when you open it. There's something about mandrake, mugwort, and jasmine. These are some of the oldest oils on the planet and some of the most well-known witchcraft herbs for flying, for psychic awareness, for intense vision questing, for astral projection and astral travel, for accessing the Akashic records, for having a mothership land and beam you up to another planet. This is as close as you can get. Okay, so anyway, congratulations to those guys, those of you who are getting it. There are people walking around Denver right now completely intoxicated off of clairvoyance, and one woman, we were sharing it with her, and I gave her the bottle, and I forgot to tell her what it was, and I'm like, that woman's running around with clairvoyance, and she has no idea what she's doing. I hope she stays safe. I'm really excited for you guys who are getting it today. So clairvoyance means clear sight. Clairaudience means clear hearing. Clairsentience means clear feeling. Clairvoyance means clear vision. And so these are herbs that are known to open your third eye and help you be able to see spirit guides, see energy, see symbols, see the other side. And so it's a perfect time ahead of Samhain when the veil thins anyway, and it's easier to have those psychic visions and do scrying and do your psychic development work. This is the time. This is the time to work with it. And I'll tell you, by the way, you don't have to use it for clairvoyance. It's just sexy. I mean, it smells really, really good. But literally, if Brooklyn was standing here, she would tell you people were coming up to us and like inappropriately nuzzling us because we smelled good. And then we're like, you need clairvoyance in your life right now. Teresa, I don't know. I don't know if we gave any to Kathy, who owns Mystery Gallery. We made our way around, and we were rolling all over everybody, but people literally were like, what is that smell? So some of you already got it off the website today. Congratulations, but I literally told my team, take everything else off the website because I'm going to tell Live Spec Sale about it. And they're going to lose their minds. Okay, so that's clairvoyance. Congratulations. You're about to experience liftoff. Very excited for you for that. Okay. Let's talk about skulls. It's really true. Okay, Shelly Santos just announced that Dreamsicle is live on SageGoddess.com. Dreamsicle is live. There's no more Dreamsicle coming before June 2019 at the earliest, and she already told me she wasn't planning to bring any more. So it may well be, I kept 2 small pieces for myself. Everything else is on the website. It may well be that this is the last of Dreamsicle quartz for at least a year on SageGoddess.com, which is a really big deal. Thank you for that, Dina. I'm doing a retreat next month with my Magical Sabbatical group. I teach an online class in magic called the Magical Sabbatical. I've been teaching it for 7 years. If you ever just want to hang out more with me and a lot of women who are like me, you should join us. It's $20 a month. But anyway, I'm hosting our first retreat for them next month, and I did it for free. So they have to get airfare and hotel, but I'm hosting them for 2 days here at SG with breathwork, shamanic journey, crafting, and it's free of charge. It was really my goal to host a magical retreat for free for my students, only for the first 100. So I have this group of 100 ladies who are coming next month. And one of the crafts that we are doing is we're crafting goblets together. So we're going to have beautiful glass goblets, and I'm going to set out chipstones and puffy paint and all kinds of things for us to sit around and drink wine and decorate our own magical chalices together. How fun will that be? I'm so excited about it. Aren't they fun? I know, right? So anyway, if you ever just want more, you want a community, you want women around you, and you want opportunities to gather live and things like that, would love to have you come over and join us in sabbatical. But we're going to make magical chalices together next month. Isn't that going to be fun? I know, I'm excited too. I really thought about it. I'm like, what's my favorite craft? What's the one thing I would really like to do? And it's make chalices together, decorate chalices. Well, Michelle, that's why we would put kombucha in yours. Michelle's allergic to wine, so Michelle, I would pour yours full of kombucha. Yeah, we're going to do this retreat annually, and priority next year is going to be given to anybody who missed it this year. So if you join Magical Sabbatical, you'll be ahead of the game for next year's retreat, which is really cool. I have a dear friend coming to do cacao ceremony, and I'm going to be leading the group through shamanic journey, and then I have another friend coming to do breath work, so it's going to be a really full 48 hours. Rest up, girls, because it's going to be door to door when you get here. I know you guys are looking forward to it. Okay. I have quartz skulls. If you saw the preview today, you saw these little cuties.
Do you need the light?
I think so. So what these are natural quartz points on one side that have been carved. See, it doesn't really help when we shut the lights off. It's kind of creepy. That have been carved with a skull on the other side. Here's another one. Point on one side, and then a skull on the other side. Point on the one side, skull on the other side. I'm really trying to show you, like block the light. Okay, so we have small, medium, and large. Let me show you my friends. Small, medium, large. Okay. The small are 20. I have 15 of them. And I was saying I would wire wrap this and just look down at him all day long. Is that weird? I think I would talk to him. I talk to myself. I'm coming out right now. I talk to myself during the day. I don't mind it. And actually my daughter talks to herself too. So I think it's actually genetic. I think I have no choice. But if I had him, it wouldn't seem so weird when I'm talking to myself, because it would seem like I'm talking to him. By the way, we can wire wrap these for you. I'm trying to think of how we would do that.
I guess if they want a wire wrap adding in, because our wire wrap listing is 20.
Is it 20?
I'll double check.
Okay.
It used to be 20.
So on SageGoddess.com, I don't know if you know this, but we will hand wire wrap any crystal you buy for $20. And it'll come to you ready to wear with a chain and everything. Did you know that? Gift boxed. Anytime you buy a crystal on SageGoddess.com, if you buy the wire wrap option, we will wire wrap any crystal that you buy. And I have 2 professional wire wrappers on staff. So I'm not talking about like Zoe wire wrapping it. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about like really beautifully wire wrapped. Nothing against Zoe, but you know, it wouldn't look like maybe a Christmas tree with a star, right? It would actually be attractive. So if you want us to wire wrap it, add on $20 to your payment and put wire wrap. And we will wire wrap it for you and send it to you wire wrapped, which is pretty cool. The medium size, still, I would wire wrap it. This is a perfect size for wire wrapping. The large is getting weird for wire wrapping. I don't know that that's really appropriate. It's heavy. This one has a massive shaman portal on it. So that could get weird, but again, you could talk to him. Hello. Okay, I have 15 small for 20. I have 11 medium for 30, and I have 10 large for 40. So they are 20, 30, 40. By the way, these are hand carved. Do you ever stop to think? I mean, someone had to take that quartz point, and this is, by the way, this is actually completely translucent. I just want to make sure you know, because the lighting can kind of make it seem milky. These are super, super clear. Someone had to hand carve that skull. So you might say, well, a quartz point, $20. But I mean, somebody literally carved a face into that. So it's kind of cool. For $40, you would get, because that's how much it is, shipping's included, you would get a fully hand wire wrapped skull, double terminated skull quartz point necklace, which is kind of a neat thing. Aren't they neat? Okay, I thought you'd be excited about that. Now, so we'll come back to those. Golnaz and Hannah, thank you. So, these actually aren't the alien heads. There are little skull carving crystal quartz point situations that look like, that are actually alien heads with like the big, you know, like the big head and the small eyes, or the big eyes and the small nose. So these look kind of alienish, but they're actually, these are normal human skulls. Now this piece is a little bit different. This piece came in the shipment. I showed you this in the preview today. It came with those, but it was separate, marked as a specimen. It truly is. There's a massive rainbow on the back of it right here. Watch my nail. Can you see it right there? There's a massive rainbow right across the face of it right there. And then right on his third eye is a triangle of carbon. So he's Tibetan. He sure is. Okay. So this is a naturally double terminated, almost crystal clear quartz point with a massive rainbow and a Tibetan third eye. Come on right now. Okay. But you can't buy it because I'm giving it away. I don't even know what the value of this one is. I don't know what the value of this one is. But he is magic. This needs to be, if you claim this one, this needs to be front and center on your altar. He's got wisdom to share. And he's a healer. the clarity of this piece and the rainbows, the vibration of this piece, look at that, it's like ice. And you can't buy it because I'm giving it to you. Isn't he awesome? Okay. It's so good, isn't it? I know. It is. It is invaluable, I would say. Like pieces like this, you know, it's really funny. People ask me all the time, like, how do you not keep all that? Like, how do you give that away? It's like, I know 1,000% he's not mine. I know 1,000% he's not. And so it's actually my pleasure to give him because I know he doesn't belong to me. And that's a big part of my job, is making sure that the stones go where they're supposed to go, which is a weird job. You know, at the kids at the career fair when, you know, you're young, that's not really a job they show you. Like, oh, I'm a crystal keeper, and my job is to make sure people get the crystals that are meant for them. That didn't happen at my career fair when I was young, or I would have said, yes, please, that's my job. I want to do that job. So good, isn't it? Congrats, Julie. I see you. That's really exciting. Okay, so I feel so called to Adaru Music, who also is feeling so called tonight. Adaru Music. Hi, Adaru Music. I don't know you, but I know that he belongs to you. And so now I want to know you because I want to know who he chose. And so Adaru Music, what I'm being told is that he actually has wisdom for you about your creativity. I am channeling a little bit for you, so whatever you're doing professionally, you're going to take it to the next level in 2019. They're telling me that you know this, and so this is going to be a guardian for you. He's going to guard the transformation from where you are right now to where you're going to be by around June of 2019. I don't know if this makes sense to you. And I don't know what's coming for you. It feels like a contract or it's profitable, what's coming to you between April and June of 2019. And so he's going to guard the space for you until that transformation in your success happens. And I hope she saw that I spoke to her tonight. Congratulations to you. So good. She's got something good coming, you guys. And I get so excited, like, you know, for anybody where I get that little zing of like, wow, there's something really powerful coming for her, and she needs a guide to support her through that process, and how beautiful that would be. She's got something good coming for her. Okay. Woo! That's nice. Let me know if she saw. I hope she saw. Okay. By the way, it's a perfect point on the back side. It's an absolutely perfect point.
I love you so much.
What was that?
He says, I'm a he. Ha ha ha.
Oh. I love you too. Your divine feminine is pronounced. Let's put it that way. Congratulations to you. But so tell me more though. Can you tell me in one sentence like what's happening with you? Because I really feel like you're going through this, like you're in a, they're showing me like a butterfly, like a chrysalis. You're going through like this process, and you've been really faithful and patient and waiting, and it's like there's some big opening coming for you. And I'm excited about it for you. It's like, and maybe there's like a butterfly energy around you. So I don't know. I'm excited to hear what's going on with you and how that's going to help you. Cheers to your butterflyness. Okay. Wands. Now, so cool, isn't it? I love that so much. Carmelina's feeling it too. Isn't that awesome? That's so good. Okay. There are... I'm going to tell you that I'm going to say that there are two of these because my guides seem to want me to hold on to one of them. It doesn't happen to me all the time. But they were on me earlier to hold on to one. I don't know if it's for me. I don't necessarily think it's for me, but it might be for one of you, for something in the future. So I'm going to hold on to it. So there are two of these. These are chrysocolla. me back up and say, I don't even know how to describe these to you. Okay? I don't even know how I ended up starting to carry these. There's a man in Peru who works with a shaman who hand makes these wands. They are replica Mayan and Aztec wands as found in burial sites and locations throughout Central America and South America. This is all quartz Pachamama, okay, with chrysocolla eyes, all hand carved. Pachamama is the goddess of the earth. She's ringed in quartz points, and then the entire wand is chrysocolla from Peru. These are, look at the hair. Honestly, you guys, and here's what's crazy. I really don't mark these up because I want them to be available. Do you know what I mean? This is such a treasure, I don't even know how you put a price on it. So there are 2 of these, and they are $350. But I'm going to tell you something right now. It took more than 2 weeks for that man to carve one. How you can put a price on that? So here's my rule. I never negotiate on these. I don't. The price is what it is. This is someone sacred who's going into a trance and carving the goddess of the earth into quartz, replicating Mayan and Aztec sacred tools. And so I don't negotiate on that end, and I don't overcharge you on my end. I feel that I'm just a deliverer of the magic. Congratulations to whoever got those 2.
Cheryl and Kathy.
Cheryl and Kathy. They're looking really yellow. Let's try to turn the light off. It's more gold, okay? I know they're sold, but I just want you to see. They're more gold. Do you see that? How it's not yellow, it's sort of like a gold, and that's iron. They oxidize the outside of the wands with iron because when these were dug up, that's exactly how they found them. They were oxidized with iron. And so they take a natural chrysocolla and a natural quartz, but they oxidize it to show you what it would be like if you were unearthing these from an ancient tomb. Isn't that incredible? Carol, I'm telling you. So that's why I always say, charge me a fair price. Great, that's what it is. And then I just pass it on to you because I think these are sacred tools. And I consider myself really fortunate, truly, to be able to bring them to you. So what I recommend is, this is now how you open a circle, right? Just like I always do. And then that's how you close the circle, right? Bringing it back around. You can, these are single terminated, so you can send energy, you can receive energy. And this is chrysocolla, which is the divine feminine of the planet. So you can also heal the planet, call in interplanetary healing for our universe and multiverse. So if you watch me a lot, you see me use my wands. You know exactly how I use them to open, to close, to call the directions. And so now you're going to have your own tool to anchor energy as well. Isn't it beautiful? All right, congratulations. You guys have one. I have one, which I'm going to put right now on my altar. And then those wands are spoken for. And like I said, I don't necessarily think that's mine, but I'm being asked to set one aside. And I'll tell you the other way. So I think there were about 15 of those kinds of wands, not chrysocolla, last year. Mm-hmm. And I think we sold 12. I gave 3 away. When healers come to the shop, shaman healers, and it happens all the time, we probably have about at least a dozen healers come through the shop to visit or to see me or to do ceremony here. When those people come through, I gift those wands. I either gift them the wands or I give them chumpy stones. And so I always keep a stash of like the high magic to gift people who come through and bless our space. So just so you know, that's how special those are, that I would save that for a shaman, I would save that for a healer, I would save that for a seer or a visionary or somebody who comes through to bless SG, because I think they're that special. That's right, Gansita Lover has one. So I'm really, I'm happy to hear that. And I will tell you, every time I've gifted those, which is only over the years, maybe less than half a dozen times, the look on people's faces, right? Because where else would you ever find anything like that? It's pretty amazing to be able to offer something like that, and to know that that person is then going to take that tool and continue to create healing in the universe for other people. That's why we're here. So chumpy stones, I don't know if we have a set to show anybody. I don't want to run Alexis all over the place, but Chumpy stones. I think my set is actually over there now, Alexis, around the the grid over there. So Chumpy stones, just to show you for 2 minutes. And by the way, Magical Sabbatical, get excited because I have the first and only 12 sets. I've only ever had 7 points of Chumpy stones. I got 12 sets coming for you from Denver for Elder Council. That's supposed to be a surprise, but I just gave it away. So these are Chumpy stones. Chumpy stones are, each one has a different number of points. This one has 1 point. This one has 2 points. This one has 3 points. And it goes up to 7, okay? And that's because there are 7 Apu, or grandfather spirits. There are 7 mountains that ring the country of Peru. And so each one of those mountains guards the people of Peru and carries an energy stream of healing, purification, abundance, and so forth. And so what I do with these, I have a set in the shop here around my massage table where I meditate with my biomat, and I have a set around my bed at home. And I will tell you something, insomnia, gone. If you have problems sleeping, you need to grid your bed with Chumpy stones. And what I do is I space them apart in order, and I put a selenite wand in between. So I'll put the 1 point down, and then a selenite wand. And then the 2 point down, and then a selenite wand. And then the 3 point down, and then a selenite wand. Anyway, I'm probably driving you crazy. But Chumpy stones are really big magic. I don't know if we have any. Do we have a couple? Okay.
We included the links.
Now, these are made out of meteorite, so these are more expensive. We have the alabaster and the meteorite, which are the 2 forms of Chumpys that you find carved. The reason these are big magic, so it takes 1 to 2 weeks to make 1 set of these. Again, a shaman goes into a trance state and channels the spirits of the 7 grandfather, or Apu spirits, of the mountains that ring Peru. And so each one has a grandfather energy that protects you and keeps you safe. And if you sleep with these, no nightmares. You can put them under your mattress. I put mine around my bed, but like inside my bed frame so I don't trip on them. Do you know what I mean? So they're like around my bed, but on the inside, sort of under. With this, all the selenite bars, it's the best night's sleep you'll ever have. It's the best meditation you'll ever experience. So I don't even know how many we have, but I thought you would enjoy knowing.
We have included links to both kinds.
Okay, good. We have meteorite and
The alabaster.
the alabaster. Isn't it fun to know that? And if you want to learn more about Peru, I highly recommend it. Peru is one of the most magical countries on the planet. The Amazon rainforest is the pharmacia, right? Like that's where all of the plant medicines of the world come from. And I really do believe there is a before Chumpys and after Chumpys with Sage Goddess. When I started working with that magic, the business changed. My work changed. My own psychic abilities developed. And so, again, I only sell things that I really believe in. And that's another case where they tell me the price, no negotiation, and I sell it to you for very little more. Like we're really just here when it comes to the Peruvian, the handicrafted, the shamanic tools, to put them in your hands. It's not so much to make money as it is to make sure that these things get out into the world, because I think that they are the source of major healing. Yeah, Paulette says her cats will play with them. So that's why you would want to put your grid up higher, Paulette. You could even grid the outside of your home, which is what I would recommend. Put the 7 Chumpys with your selenite wands outside. And I would recommend burying them. It will absolutely create a ring of protection and safety around your home, and no one will be able to disturb it. And then don't take them out until you move. That's the best thing to do if you can't keep them in the house. And ultimately, that's probably more powerful than even setting up a grid inside your house. Okay, Dawn wants to know who got the perfume. There's quite a few of you, so that one we may save and make a list for you on the event page. I'm so excited. Trust me when I tell you, it's the best perfume of 2018. It's the one that you will want a second bottle of, because you're going to want one in your purse, you're going to want one at home, you're going to want one in your studio or your Zen space or your sacred space. Okay, there's one other perfume I want to show you. There's 2 other perfumes I'm going to show you. I'm not going to spend too much time, but I want you to see. One is Deeper Magic. The other is More Fun. Okay? But these are our customers' 2 favorite Samhain perfumes. You ready? Samhain is Halloween. So I'm just going to show you. These are 2 that are available. This is Cauldron. Cauldron is a pure essential oil blend of cedarwood, tobacco, and vetiver. And that is sexy. Cedarwood is grounding and protective. Tobacco is an offering to spirit. And vetiver is for passion and protection. And it smells, it's intoxicating because tobacco absolute, which is what's in here, is really sweet and it's deep and it combines with that vetiver. So this is mostly base notes. It doesn't really have a top note. So this is a very deep perfume. This one's $30 and I have 50 of these. This is Cauldron. Step into my cauldron. And then I have a fun perfume. This one isn't even on our website, but did you know this is our top 5 most popular Halloween perfumes ever? And I have customers who jones for this one. This one's more fun. It's less expensive. This one is $25, and this one is called Buttered Rum. And if you remember buttered rum from a couple of years ago, it smells just like buttered rum. And it turns men on. I have a lot of customers who've said that their boyfriends say that buttered rum is their favorite perfume. Right now I have Clairvoyance, Cauldron, and buttered rum on all together, and I smell like a Halloween star. I smell like Michael's in the Halloween aisle, is what I would tell you, but it's really fun. So what I would say is this: if you want fun Halloween, sexy, buttery, something your husband is going to like snuggle up to you or your boyfriend and be like, what the hell is that? Because that's really interesting to me. That's buttered rum. If you want deeper magic, grounding, protection for the shadow season, that's Cauldron. And if you want to fly away and develop your psychic abilities, that's Clairvoyance. And then they've got different price points. So buttered rum is the least expensive, Cauldron is the next expensive, and then Clairvoyance is the most expensive because that mandrake is extremely expensive. But we custom ordered it just for that perfume because you have to have it in a Clairvoyance blend. Cynthia likes Cauldron. I love that. I love having your feedback too. Do you guys remember buttered rum? Dawn remembers buttered rum. It's funny, one of my best girlfriends, it's her favorite. And so she's always like, when are you bringing buttered rum back? I can't be without it. You know, my boyfriend, my husband likes it, you know, and so it's really fun to hear the stories about it. Buttered rum is fun. And here's the other thing. So these, all of my perfumes, you can use not just as perfumes. You can light a charcoal disc and put a little bit on it and use it as an incense. Or you can put it in your diffuser with a little tea light and burn it and your whole house will smell. Right? So yeah, Alexis likes to diffuse them. I do too. If you have one of those little tea light diffusers, I have one near my front door. And that's how I like to scent my home before people come over. Just put a little oil in it and a little tea light underneath it and diffuse the scent. And so you can use your SG perfumes that way too. And they last a lot longer when you do that. In fact, you can put about maybe a third of the perfume in and then a little bit extra jojoba oil or olive oil. It'll make it last longer. It's a good little tip for you. Umbra is another top 5 Halloween. So if you want to know, Arcs is top 5 Halloween, heavy dragon's blood. Umbra, top 5 Halloween, that's heavy cinnamon and sandalwood with a little bit of amber in it. So if you're more like an amber, cinnamon, sandalwood person, I'm going to say Umbra. If you're more dragon's blood, patchouli person, Arcs, A-R-X, which means protection in Latin, is going to be your favorite from the Sage Goddess collection. Shannon wears Arcs every day, which is good to know. I love the dragon's blood too. Okay, that was fun with perfume. Okay, let me show you some other things. Speaking of flying away, I have Barite. Now, if you were with me, we'll come back to the skull winners. I think we'll do that next, unless you guys have something else you want to do next.
Oh, we can do
skull winners? Okay, so let me do Barite, and then we'll come back to skull winners. If you were with me in Denver, which I hope you were, then you heard me talk about Barite. I can't even hold Barite for very long without shaking. And I mean really shaking, okay? Barite is a very heavy mineral. So these are not lightweight pieces. In fact, if you're used to working with quartz, when you first get this, you're going to be like, whoa. I mean, it is so much heavier and denser than quartz. It has a lot more markings on it. Do you see all those little, it's almost like sugar, like little crystalline markings on it. This is barite. And barite is a flying crystal. So in my experience, barite intensifies meditation. It takes you from waking state consciousness, okay, to theta state consciousness very quickly, which means it helps you drop into meditation. I would recommend getting a pair of them, okay, especially at the price that we have them tonight. These are the largest pieces of barite I've ever offered you at the lowest price, but we only have 3 dozen pieces available. $30 a piece. Our regular price on these, you guys, was $45, and that didn't include shipping. It's $20 tonight off of barite. And you've seen these because we've wire wrapped smaller pieces in the shop for more. And so this is just a fun Denver, got it, brought it back. I'm able to do it. It's fun to be able to bring you a flying crystal. If you can do 2, I would do 2. And all you have to do is just sit and close your eyes and go. It's a beautiful experience. It's a very different mineral from anything else I've ever worked with. It's hard to explain why that is, but I'm not the only one who flies with barite. And what I would do is I would anoint your third eye with clairvoyance perfume, hold your barite, make sure nobody's going to bother you for an hour, and just let me know what you see. It's like, so again, these are almost $20 off of our regular price. Just a fun Denver because we can. But that's all we have for right now. 38 pieces to be specific. Congratulations to those of you who are getting the barite. Barry the barite. That's right, Athena Mag. Barry the barite wants to fly away with you. I want to fly away with him too. Yep. Okay, cool. No, Paulette, this is clairvoyance perfume. There is a clairaudience. There is a clairaudience. But these are specifically visioning herbs and essential oils that are in that perfume. And I think you're going to love it. I really, really think you will. Okay. Let's do manganese calcite. So I'm going to show you 2 spheres. Let's do both of them, actually, the manganese calcite and the amazonite. Exactly the same size, exactly the same shape. Yes, and we will do a full list of winners. Actually, let me do the skull winners now before I go into that really quick. Yeah. Skull winners.
Okay, so small.
Okay, so these are the small skull winners. You ready?
Went to Mia's Touch and Lori.
Okay, Mia's Touch and Lori.
Diana and Julie.
Diana and Julie.
Lisa, MT, and Lori.
Yep, Lisa, MT, and Lori.
Dina and Jen.
Dina and Jen.
Christina and Gina.
Christina and Gina.
Maureen and Jennifer.
Maureen and Jennifer.
Maria and Medusa.
Maria and Medusa.
And Chelsea.
And Chelsea. Got small skull points. I don't know if they're wire wrapping or whatever. It's totally up to you. But remember, if you do want us to wire wrap, just add $20, say wire wrap. It'll come to you ready to wear as a necklace. Okay. Next size up is the medium.
Medium went to Marilyn and Sharon.
Okay, Marilyn and Sharon. Congratulations, you guys.
Sarah and Melissa.
Sarah and Melissa.
Chrissy and Jen.
Chrissy and Jen.
Lady Moon, Trisha Tilley.
Okay, Lady Moon, Trisha Tilley.
Kenneth and Teresa.
Kenneth and Teresa.
And Diana and Anna.
And Diana and Anna. Congratulations. Those are the mediums. Okay. Large.
Went to Karen and Kimberly.
Karen and Kimberly.
Denise and Medusa.
Denise and Medusa.
LaFawn and Storms LS.
Okay, LaFawn and Storms LS.
Bonnie and S. Kiggins.
Bonnie and S. Kiggins. Congratulations, you guys.
And Faith Grenade and Nancy.
And Faith Grenade and Nancy. So those are the large. Small, medium, large. Super excited for you guys. And so there was a question about how you pay. So with everything with the specimen sale, first of all, you have to know if you made a purchase tonight. Did you guys see the enter to win? Any purchase tonight live now or on sagegoddess.com, like if you get the dreamsicle quartz that's on sagegoddess.com right now, the small medium pieces, if they're still available, I'm not sure, but we had some on there. That enters you to win a $300 amethyst cathedral tonight. So one of you, on top of whatever else you got here, or on sagegoddess.com, is going to receive this incredible piece. We'll show it to you one more time before we're done tonight, just so that you can see it, because it's pretty incredible. Sweet Alexis might actually be bringing it over right this minute to show you. This is tonight's enter to it, with a full stalactite on the front right here. And then you could actually climb in there and really embarrass yourself. You could fit your whole hand in there. There's a picture of me climbing into one, a life-size cluster, with my whole butt just hanging out the backside. It's not the most attractive picture I've ever seen, but I kept it for posterity to show my kids later. Like, yep, I saw that cluster, and you know what your mom did? She embarrassed herself and fully climbed in with her butt hanging out. And somebody took a picture of that when she was 45. One day my kids will get, will get a big kick out of that. Okay, I have 2 different spheres. I'm so glad you're excited. Carly, so that's the only drawback. Your prices here are usually 10 to 20% less than online, but you don't get your points because we don't know how to do that. I'm just being honest. I don't know how to add your points here, but you get better prices and free shipping. So it's like a, 6 of this, half dozen of the other. My bum looked okay, but I'll say that it also looked huge coming out of that amethyst cluster. It was not the most attractive picture of my rear end that somebody's ever taken. Fortunately, nobody's taken that many pictures of my rear end, so there's not a lot to compare it to, but I still kept it. Okay. 2 different kinds of spheres, same size, radically different metaphysical properties, okay? I get emotional when I talk about manganese calcite. I only have 10 of these. We do need to hit the lights for these ones because this is going to wash it out really bad. 10 manganese calcite spheres. There's only one form of pink calcite on Earth, okay? And this is it. It's like a bubblegum pink. Do you see? This is a good way to show it to you. It's translucent and it's this very light bubblegum pink. It looks like rose quartz slightly, but it has a little more white in it. Do you see that? A little more white in it than rose quartz, which is how you can tell it apart. Manganese calcite is the stone of love for the inner child. This is the little boy, little girl stone. And it's important for a lot of us empaths to go back and make it right for the inner child. That's what a lot of us spend a lot of time in our later years doing. So if you are healing, you can go ahead and turn it back on because it might actually help to show the lines. If you are healing the little boy, oh, there you go, or little girl inside of you, then you need to meditate with this stone. So this is manganese calcite. I have 10 of these. Our regular price is $49, and that doesn't include shipping. These are $44 today. So you're saving $10 off of manganese calcite today. Aren't they beautiful? You can see the lines there. Almost like onyx, right? But the lines are not as even. But now you see what I'm talking about. You're not going to see these lines in rose quartz. That's how you know it's calcite. Okay. Are you healing, little boy, little girl? It's really sweet. And if you have a child who is struggling emotionally, and it can be anything. It can be bullying. It can be, I don't know, my daughter went through a health crisis last year and kids made fun of her. Shitty stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And I gave her manganese calcite to help heal her heart, because kids can be jerks to each other. So if you have a kid who's been bullied or teased, or like my daughter had to go on steroids as part of her recovery, and it made her face kind of balloon up, and she was 8 at the time, and kids were calling her names. And so I sent her every day to school with manganese calcite. It's a sad story, but it happens to kids. You know what I mean? My daughter has a thicker skin because of it. Now she's like, you know, she knows how to give it as well as she takes it, but she's doing better now. Okay. There's nothing like having your sweet daughter come home and say, kids told me that my face looked fat because of my medicine. Like, what do you do with that? Especially if you're a spiritual person, you can't go like freak out about that. So I was like, oh God, I don't know what to do to help you. Here's some manganese calcite. She's all better now. This is a amazonite. This is the stone of authenticity. Kids can be jerks, man. I was bullied all the way through junior high school. Years later, the ringleader of it all came back and said she was sorry. And you know what I told her? I wish you well. and I forgive you, but I'll never forget, and please don't ever contact me again. I really did. I was like, you were old enough to know right from wrong, and you could not have been any worse to me, and so I wish you well, but please don't message me ever again on Facebook. I really did say that to her. If kids are mean enough to you, even in your 40s, you'll be like... this is a Amazonite for speaking your truth. And it's covered in smoky quartz veins, which means you'll be safe to be yourself. I love this so much. These are natural. Dina's like, hell, I'm 40 and I was bullied at work last week. You gotta love human beings anyway. Right? It's really, really true. Okay. If you need to feel safe to be yourself, like it's finally time to be who you are and not be putting on a show for everybody, this is your stone. I only have 4 and they're $34. So if you need support in your authenticity, this is your stone. It's the most beautiful Amazonite sphere I've ever seen. Truly. It has that chatoyancy, that light play that you want to see. Let me show you, because it's across this face of the stone. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's got that beautiful light play across it. Isn't it beautiful? It's like the Caribbean water. It's beautiful blue-green, and then you can see all that smoky veining. When you see these, it's prettier even in person than it is on the camera. It does remind me of water. It's a really beautiful way, Kata, of saying that, because I absolutely agree with you. Okay, I'm going to show you 3 more things quickly, because we're way over time. I like to talk. What do you think? I don't know. Shit.
This was the teaser, so definitely this.
Okay. I'm going to show you 4 things. Ready?
Oh,
shit. Okay. I talked about this. This is one of the most beautiful necklaces I think I've ever offered you. It's $300 and it's worth every penny. This is lepidolite, see the purple, which is lithium. It relieves anxiety. Blue tourmaline, are you kidding me right now? Vein of blue tourmaline, which activates your throat chakra and your third eye chakra for intuition and authenticity. Pink tourmaline vein right here, all that pink right there, which is the most powerful heart chakra stone on the planet. Feldspar, which is a stabilizer of the central nervous system, and a pink faceted pink tourmaline crystal at the top. And look at the back. I love this necklace so much. So if you don't buy it, I'm gonna keep it. But you should buy it though. And so it's $300.
Tony double.
Woo! All right, Tony. Congratulations, girl. That's a slice of heaven right there. And I know the backstory on this material. There's no more of this material. This was like a weird tiny pocket in a little mine in, it was either Minas Gerais or Bahia, Brazil, but I think it was Minas Gerais. And that's it. The guy cabbed everything he found. It's all gone. There's no more to be had. So you're getting something really, really special. Isn't it beautiful? You could wear it up high, but do you see how even from across the room, all the colors show? Get out of town. Okay. This is aquamarine. I showed this in the preview too. This one we'll need the camera off for just a second so you can see it. This is one of the most beautiful aquamarine crystals I have ever seen. It's perfectly flat on the bottom. It's a half sphere of aquamarine. I will tell you something. If this was a full sphere, you wouldn't be able to touch it price-wise. Not in this quality of aquamarine. Aquamarine is a precious gemstone. It's blue beryl. This piece comes from Minas Gerais, Brazil. And this is the birthstone of Pisces. And this is an emotional healer. It heals trauma. It allows you to forgive. It opens the heart and the throat chakra. And it's got this incredible light play across the whole side of the face of it. There's nothing like this. There's only one piece of this. I struggled with whether to sell it or not, because both my kids were born in March, and I was like, should I keep it? And my spirit guides were like, nope, this is for somebody. I do keep things sometimes, but I also don't when I know it's not for me. So this piece is $155. $155. $55 for a half sphere of super clear. Now you honestly could cut and facet this into some pretty decent sized cut stones because it's translucent. Do you see that clarity? That is an incredible piece of aquamarine. But I would just sit it on my altar, just like this. Especially if you have a water altar or direction of west altar for healing. Okay, this piece is special because whoever wins this one has to tell me what charity they would like me to donate their purchase to. Every specimen sale, we choose one of our pieces and we donate the entire proceed of that purchase to the charity of your choice. And so this is today's charity piece. Isn't that beautiful? Who got this one?
Kathy.
Kathy got it. All right, Alexis, I think you can turn the light back on. We might be able to actually see just a different angle of it with the light. It's like Caribbean water. Except it's more translucent than the amazonite. Similar color wave, but absolutely translucent. All right, Kathy, where are we sending your donation? I love doing that, by the way. I absolutely love donating each week. For us, it's really exciting to give back through you. You know, and it's really also exciting for us to see what charity you choose, what sings to your heart, what really matters to you. So I'm really excited to see where Kathy wants us to send. Aw, Lisa didn't know this is her birthstone. I love that for you, Lisa. This is your birthstone. Mwah. It's coming to kiss you. Every Pisces needs a good piece of aquamarine. Isn't it gorgeous? It is Alexis approved. Always destined for greatness as a Pisces too. It is Alexis approved.
It's been on my desk for a couple months now. I've had trouble letting it go.
Did you hear that? Alexa said it's been on her desk for a couple of months now because she's been having trouble letting it go. It happens around here. You know what I mean? Like eventually things get adopted because we can't let it go. All right. So Kathy will let us know where we can donate the proceeds from her purchase. Thank you, Kathy, for that. We're very, very grateful for you. That makes me happy. It's very much a mermaid piece. Here it is on my notebook. It's really pretty. See how that would just sit on your desk like that? Like, oh, during the day, like, oh, I need a little emotional healing. Oh, look, there it is. I just think it's so beautiful. Okay. I'm going to show you Septarian plates, and I'm going to show you Naturalite, and that's it for tonight. Those are the two my guides want you to see. Oh my God, Erin, yes. This is a dangerous place to work. Although we allow people to adopt things and sit with them at their desk, and so they can kind of enjoy it without having to commit to it. Sometimes that goes on for a really long time. It gets kind of weird. It's foster care. Okay, these are dragon plates. I have 18 of them. Lowest price we've ever done by $15. So these are $45 a piece, including shipping. They're thick. And this is Septarian, which is a stone of ancestral wisdom. And what I always tell people is I can find the dragon in any one of the plates. I guarantee you the one I'm sending you has a dragon. This one I think is right here with his eye, maybe his like nose situation and some scales happening over there. And then this one, do you see the dragon? Oh yeah. It's like Game of Thrones, kind of, I don't know. Okay, so again, lowest price we've ever had. We have 18 of these available. So what I like to do with these is put it on my altar with, I mean, you can put your other crystals on it, right? This can become like your altar plate with your perfume, all of your sacred tools, and just sit it right on your altar with your tea light, right? It's everything you need. And what I like is whatever you sit on this gets charged with that energy. So it brings wisdom, grounding, protection, stability, all the good things. So that's there. I love Septarian too. I really, really do. And then the last thing for tonight I'm going to show you is Naturalite. This is what Naturalite looks like. I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't look like much. Okay? Will you guys grab the lights because it's Naturalite. Naturalite is stingy with its sexiness. Okay, that's a great shot. So this is Natrolite. It looks like a cross to me anyway between like petalite and quartz. Natrolite does. This is Natrolite. But do you know what Natrolite does? I have 3 medium and 1 small and 2 extra large. 1 small, 3 medium, 2 extra large. Are you ready? Natrolite is part of the Synergy 12. It's one of the rarest of the Synergy 12 stones. This is the lowest price we've ever done, and this is what I use for neuropathy, which is nerve pain with my MS. It is the nerve healer of the Synergy 12. It is the only stone that has ever brought me physical relief from nerve pain. There are drugs you can take for nerve pain. They have really bad side effects. So what I have spent my life doing is finding natural alternatives. And so I will actually lay with this on the places where I get my nerve pain. I have 1 small, which is $19. Crazy prices, you guys. Natrolite's really rare. Okay, I have 1 small for $19. I would wire wrap it. If you have central nervous issues, I would wire wrap this and wear it. I have Natrolite with me almost all the time. It is fragile, so you'll want to be careful with it. Okay, you don't want to drop it and do crazy things with it. I have 3 medium, this size. These are $29. Again, great size to wire wrap. If you want us to wire wrap anything, just add $20 more, say wire wrap it, and I'll send it to you as a necklace ready to wear. Natrolite. Then this is extra large, 2 pieces of this, $49. We could easily charge 3 or 4 times that price, you guys, for Natrolite. I'm not charging that because I absolutely believe if you're in pain, you should have access to this. And then I want you to report back to me, because a lot of us suffer with nerve pain. And it's really, really tricky because there's no good solution without bad side effects. But I have one, and this is it. And I'm not the only one. You can you can read about Natrolite and neuropathy. A lot of people have talked about their experiences with it. It's pretty cool. But again, if you can, I just want to advise you, if you do have nerve pain, apply it directly. Mine is always down my back and then into my leg. But if you have nerve pain somewhere else in your body, just do some crystal healing for yourself. Just apply it directly on your body wherever your nerve pain is and meditate. Close your eyes, take a nap. I even have friends who take their Natrolite and will wrap just a piece of fabric around their leg or whatever so it doesn't come off, and go to sleep for a little while. And they always report waking up and feeling better. MS hugs, Athena Mac, it's going to help. So again, if you get that MS hug, put it right in the center of your back and lay back on it. I had a little zing earlier today, and it helps so much. And you don't have to leave it on for very long. Between Natrolite and Bloodstone, that is like the combination, powerhouse combination for neuropathy. So just remember I said that. Bloodstone you can get anywhere. It's easily accessible. It's affordable. Combine your Natrolite with your Bloodstone and call me in the morning. That's your crystal healing prescription for nerve pain. Kind of fun, right? And you know what? The person who told me that all those years ago, I thank him so often when he was like, oh, neuropathy, Natrolite. Like, hello. And I was like, oh my God. I've worked with Infinite Jade, which I've had success with, Natrolite, Bloodstone, Sugilite, Eudiolite. These are all healers of the central nervous system. And let me say this, I'll leave you with this. We're having more nerve pain than ever because of the fact that our bodies are trying to negotiate really strong energy streams right now, and it's overwhelming our central nervous system. So any crystals that calm the central nervous system, again, Sugilite, Natrolite, Eudiolite, even Sodalite is a stone that soothes the central nervous system. Those are really important for empaths right now because this energy that's coming through is very overwhelming for us. So I hope that helps you a great deal. Okay, is there anything else? You guys want to catch the light really quick? Is there anything else that we need to go over for announcing winners before we're done for today? That was bright.
You want to do the spheres?
Yeah, let's do the spheres, yep.
Okay, so manganocalcite.
Manganocalcite.
Went to LaFawn and the other Lisa.
Okay, LaFawn and the other Lisa.
Carla and Naomi.
Carla and Naomi.
Nishi and Tina.
Nietzsche and Tina, congratulations.
Tracy and Eve.
Tracy and Eve.
Dina and Sparrow.
Dina and Sparrow, yeah? Congratulations, you guys. You guys got the mango no calcite.
And then the Amazonite.
And the Amazonite spheres.
Went to Carla and Stephanie.
Okay, Carla and Stephanie for Amazonite.
Fontis and Katana.
Fontis and Katana. Congratulations, you guys, for Amazonite. And then the double terms, the amethyst, Athena Max asking.
The detox ones.
Detox wands.
Okay, so small went to Julia and LaFawn.
Okay, so small of the double term amethyst with cacoxenite went to Julia and LaFawn. Okay.
Michelle Lundy and Michelle O.
Michelle O and Michelle Lundy, congratulations.
And S. Kiggins.
And S. Kiggins, congratulations.
Medium went to the Happy Veggie and Lindsay.
Okay, so medium went to the Happy Veggie and Lindsay.
Athena and Teresa.
Athena Mack and Teresa.
Tony and Ashley.
Tony and Ashley.
And Liz Higgins.
And Liz Higgins.
Large went to Jamie and Carly.
So these are the large, went to Jamie and Carly.
Tony and Dawn.
Tony and Dawn.
Casey. And Mommy and Faith.
And Mommy and Faith. Okay, and then, so anything else that we did not announce, everything, so let me kind of wrap up for you guys. First of all, congratulations to all of you. Every purchase you made enters you to win that Amethyst Cathedral. And we will announce that tomorrow. So I'm really excited. I kind of have a feeling that somebody who made a purchase here is going to win it. I just have that feeling. I never know. I legitimately let Spirit choose. So I don't get personally involved, which is tricky sometimes, right? Because sometimes I know people, sometimes I don't. But I will tell you, it's an even 50-50. I would say half the time I know the person who wins and half the time I don't. So it really just, Spirit does move through. So we're going to list all the winners on the event page. You have 24 hours to send your payment to gems@sagegoddess.com. Please be sure, if you have a fun handle, like you know what I mean, right? Please put your real name, put the item that you chose, and if you did wire wrapping or anything like that, please put all the details in there so our team will have an easier time connecting you with your item, which will mean it gets shipped to you faster. Oh, Denise. Denise says she will literally die dead on the floor if she wins that Amethyst Cathedral. You heard it here. We really don't want that to happen to you. Like the Happy Veggie. That's right. I don't think of you as having a weird handle. Is that weird? I don't know. The Happy Veggie makes me happy. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, no, Carol's experiencing it too. Like, we're all holding a lot of energy in our bodies. You've got to ground that energy. That's why that almondine garnet was so powerful for tonight. And even however you choose to do that, you need to send those energies down into earth. If you hold all the energy right now, it can make you sick. So remember, every night before bed, send everybody's energy back to them, call all your energy back to you, and send any energy that doesn't belong to you down into the center of the earth. Can I say that one more time? This is my public service announcement to you tonight. Before you go to bed, for your health, send everybody's energy back to them. Call all your energy back to you and ground any excess energy down into the center of the earth so that you're not holding it. That will help you sleep better and longer. It'll get you into REM state, sleep easier and faster, which is where you have connection with your spirit guides. You'll feel more rested in the morning. Did we announce the Nature Light?
No, but we can.
Okay, let's announce Nature Light really quick, and then we'll sign off for the night.
Small went to Debbie Mason.
Okay, small Nature Light went to Debbie Mason.
Medium was Rhonda, Lynn, and Brandy.
Medium was Rhonda, Lynn, and Brandy. Congratulations, you guys.
Extra large is Ashley and Nishi.
Extra large was Ashley and Nietzsche. Big time nerve healing coming to you. Did you guys have fun? Woo!
The dreamsicle quartz.
The dreamsicle? Mm-hmm. You want to do it?
It's live.
Oh, it's live.
Yeah.
The dreamsicle quartz is live. Let me remind you. I'm going to read you again about dreamsicle quartz. You want to hand me a piece real quick, Alexis, so I can show it. Dreamsicle quartz. I'm reading you what Judy Hall said, because Judy Hall is the goddess who started it all, really, with this material. This is dreamsicle quartz. The large and extra large sold out here tonight. So on the website is, I believe, small and medium.
Small, medium, and large are on the website.
Okay, small, medium, and large are on the website.
Extra large and extra large sold tonight.
Extra large and extra large, which is what Janet got. Janet is all of the extras. Were sold out tonight. So if you missed it, there's small, medium, and large on the website. The pieces that I kept are medium, just so you know, because I wanted 2 that I could meditate with. So if you are one who likes to meditate with something really special, this is what this stone does. Let me just remind you. It is a mini spaceship. It accesses the Earth's crystalline grid directly. It grounds information from the 4th and 5th dimensions into the 3rd dimension for manifestation. It heals all karmic imbalances, including purification of karmic disease, and it accelerates your spiritual frequency to fast track your spiritual development. That's Judy Hall. So Judy Hall got her piece from the same place I got my pieces, and that's the only place you can get it, and nobody else has it. And I bought everything they had at Denver. And she said she doesn't have any supply coming to Tucson as far as she knows. So this is the last of the Dreamsicle Quartz. Is on sagegoddess.com. There's a code today, which is Mega 15, which will save you 15% off too on sagegoddess.com.
15 mega.
Or 15 mega. We seem dyslexic, but we're just kind of getting it together. So anyway, if you missed one of the larger pieces, I highly recommend that you go to the website. And if you can afford to do a pair of them, that's what I ended up doing, because I really enjoyed the process of having one in each hand for meditation. If you're trying to manifest something big in 2019, which I am, I'm trying to manifest a lot of things all the time. This is something that's going to take those big ideas and ground them into, and activate them, bring them into 3D so that you can materialize your visions and your dreams. And so I think that's really powerful. Did I say naked 15? Is that a little Freudian slip? I don't know. No, it's mega, not naked. That's a good code though. Nobody would forget it, right? What else can you use to ground? My favorite grounding stone for energy is almandine garnet, because it's not as harsh as hematite. Hematite's really powerful for grounding, but it's too much for empaths. It feels like a weight on us, whereas almandine garnet sort of feels like a hug from the earth. Hematite feels like really like burying you. But sometimes if you're really too, you know, floaty, you really have to use something like hematite to come back. So it depends on how far away you are. That's a great question. Carol, did we hear from Kathy what charity she chose tonight? Did anybody hear what she decided? I always like to know too. So as soon as we hear back from Kathy about the charity she chose, we'll let you know. On our main website, sagegoddess.com, there's a give back page. And so every time we give a charity item away, and you guys choose a charity, we update that once a month with the new charities that we have sent funds to. And so that's a fun way for you to keep track of it too. Oh, she chose SPCA. That makes me so happy. Animals are my soft spot. I really would rescue every animal on the planet if I could. My cat really dislikes other animals, so I'm not really able to have other animals with him. He's a true alpha, but if I could, I would just own a cattery, I think, and just live with cats and dogs all my life. So we're really happy, Kathy, that you chose that particular charity. We're excited to support the SPCA. That's right, especially after Florence. All of the storms, in fact, we donated twice last year, Sage Goddess did, after last year's storms, to animal protection services who were gathering animals of people who fled without being able to find safe cover for their animals. And so we supported 2 organizations that went, got those animals, took them to shelters, fed them, kept them warm and safe until their owners returned. And so that was a really big deal for us too. We love you for that. All right, you guys. Oh, they wanted to see the bracelet. I'll show you the bracelet quickly. My team's going to be like, please stop talking tonight.
Oh, wait, you have it.
I've got it. Okay, let me show you the bracelet. I'm going to show you really fast. Do you have the list of the stones that's in this one?
It's Salamaline.
Oh, it is Salamaline.
Elite Shungite Freshwater Pearl.
Okay, last but not least. if you need purification, there may not be a better bracelet for you. And you're lucky because this one fits me. Half the time when they're that sexy and it fits me, it doesn't see the light of day. This is Celomeline. Celomeline is high magic. Powerful releasing stone. Unhinges energy from you. There are stories and legends of Celomeline reversing hexes and curses, so you can read up about Celomeline. The rest of the silver is elite shungite, which is gem grade shungite. Then you have quartz, cut faceted quartz in here. You have pearls, and then each one of the links is covered in white topaz, which is a stone of protection and invisibility. There's a huge cut faceted quartz here too. This bracelet is $5.98. So you have elite shungite and pearl, white topaz, Celomeline, quartz and pearl, white topaz, elite shungite, white topaz, clear quartz, cut faceted. Look at that cut. Like, is that gorgeous or what? And then white topaz, elite shungite and pearl. And it's adjustable from, I'm a size 6, a 6-inch wrist. This is adjustable from a 6, I would say, up to about a 7. This is a little lady's bracelet. But it's gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Really, really pretty. That elite shungite really catches the light. So that was the only bracelet in the show. And it's sold. Who got that one?
Jennifer.
Ah, Jennifer got it. Congratulations, Jennifer. I'm glad I showed it to you. It was sitting here and we were going to save it for next time, but it's so gorgeous. May it bring all the purification that you need and the protection and invisibility as well. Aho. I love those silver topaz covered bales. Don't you absolutely love that? They look like rhinestones, but they're real gemstones. Nothing in this is unnatural. It's completely Mother Nature. It's almost like a very dressy, metaphysical piece of jewelry. Love, love, love. All right, congratulations, you guys. Woo! I'm gonna go sit somewhere and not talk. I've been moving my lips for 2 hours straight. I literally, my lips are dry. Time for more kombucha. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck. I'm so excited to see who wins that Amethyst Cathedral tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Cheers and congratulations to all the winners. You got amazing things. Is there anything left that we should let people know that's still in stock? Of what we showed, not of things we didn't show. We still didn't get to everything, but
We sold out of everything.
okay. Everything is gone. We will post the winners for you tomorrow. Again, you have 24 hours to make payment to gems@sagegoddess.com to reserve your item. Please make sure you put the item that you won, your real name, and any other details like wire wrap, anything like that. And we will ship all your items out to you as soon as possible. It's okay, Louise. You're here now. We hear you. We see you. Like I said, I think it's going to be somebody in this group. I'm excited to see who wins tomorrow. Lots of love to you guys. Have a great rest of your evening. Again, thank you for being here. I'll see you in 2 weeks for more live specimen sale.